Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Cuphead. Yeah, I mean, we've been new. I'm not good at this game, but we're gonna try our best. I did a little. I was playing a little bit off stream just to maybe improve my skill level. It didn't really work, but I did play one of the running gun levels, so we have a few extra coins to work with. And then I was working on another one. I didn't make it very far, but definitely beatable. So we're gonna beat that too, so we can secure, uh, secure some more points. We're beating that dragon today. This was not too bad. I'm just impatient is the problem. Here go. You got Mr. Man there, and he's not an issue. And this is easier if you just dodge through the balloons, because the balloons are killer. Oh, unless you're an idiot and make rookie mistakes like that. Then he comes back, but he's still not an issue. Oops. See, that's what I'm talking about, being impatient. Because I do know better, you know? Why? It always, every single time that I've played this level, it has gone top, middle, bottom. So why it skipped middle just now, I'll never know. Do you shoot the targets? No, there's balls that are being shot from the end of the corridor, and they hit the targets. It's like a dunk tank kind of thing. Like that ball will come and knock it down. And if they stick to their pattern, they're not an issue, but for whatever reason, that wasn't happening. And to be honest, there really isn't an issue, other than I'm just impatient. Because that's gone, that's no problem. Oh. And I can hit this guy before I even... Oh! Alright. Was he the end of that level? And I have 1 health left. Of course. Oh, of course. This first time I made it that far. Which, honestly, there's no excuse for it, because this level's not that hard. Tight. Don't even need to worry about those guys. Not happy about that. Wolfie, welcome to the stream. We're trying to get ourselves some coins so we can get some items to help us out with these fights. Did you see Assassin's Creed Black Flag? Yes, I did see that. Let me tell you. I actually didn't see a release date, but I didn't watch the trailer all the way through. I was like, I get the picture. But I was at dinner with Gunks yesterday, and when that game comes out, I don't... Oh my god. I don't anticipate doing a full playthrough, but Gunks and I are going to stream that when it comes out. We're going to do a couch stream like I did for Neopets. Let's make sure there's no coins back there. So yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 Remaster. Gunks and I will be playing on stream. And since it'll be a couch stream, I got plenty of room. Maybe I'll invite a couple people over and we'll do... I can do it with a bigger crowd. Because, like, the most people I've ever... Dude, I'm right at the end of this level. The most people I've done a stream with is 2, not including me. Those are James and Ben. So yeah, I would love to get, like, a couple buddies over and play Assassin's Creed Remastered. It looks good, though. And I don't play the modern Assassin's Creed games, not for any particular reason. I don't know. Valhalla kind of turned me off. But the combat, they have redone the combat from Assassin's Creed 4 from the ground up. They reworked it. And it doesn't look like modern Assassin's Creed combat. It looks like it could be a little different, which is exciting. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do. I mean, I watched the video, but yeah, it could be fun. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, I have played. I just I've never beaten it. Oh, that guy, dude. Odyssey was so good. Well, that's what they say, but I really, really, really don't like the... Oh my god. Any game that blocks off areas of the game because for no reason the enemies in that area are stronger is a turn off for me. The rest of the game's got to be outstanding for me to get over that, and I do not think Assassin's Creed Odyssey is outstanding. I think the graphics are bad. I think the voice acting is bad. Now go. I think the gameplay is lackluster. But Assassin's Creed Black Flag is from before they started making Assassin's Creed games in a stupid way. So I am very excited to play it because I think it will be good. And he loves pirates. I love pirates. We'll dress up as pirates for stream, most definitely. Come on now. There we go. And I have the dash that makes me invincible. I just want this pretzel guy to be dead. Oh, speaking of pretzels, dude, went to Sam's Club today, had their pizza pretzel. It was so good, dude. It was so good. I'm a big fan of their pizza, but the pizza pretzel I'd never done. It was killer. I was pleased. Look at this freak. And there we go. You hate the face on the hot dog? Yeah, he was a freak. That guy was a freak. I feel so vulnerable when I wear shorts on stream because he has got a direct shot at my legs. But now we have 10 coins. And there is one more... There is one more run and gun level that we could bust out. And we should. And this is roller coaster boss. But we gotta focus on Dragon. That's the one that we have practice in. And there's no reason I shouldn't be able to beat the stupid tree level. Because simply it is a skill issue. And I can do better. And I have the invincibility dash. Oh! The dash is just barely not long enough. Honestly, don't know what I was thinking with that guy. Oh, this is nice. Come on, get that last guy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Leo Riv, thanks for the resub. Happy Friday. We're playing Cuphead, but I'm playing the coward's way. Alright, let's hit this guy. Hey! Come on, you got that guy. This freaking bug, dude. Slow and steady wins the race, though. Coward's way out, that's what I'm saying. And then you just do this, you... Come on. There we go. And another coin, lucky me. Dude. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Yep, 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 yep. Look at that. You stupid bug. Look at this! This is how we play Cuphead, ladies and germs. Yup. Dude. That's what I'm talking about. So no problem. As long as I just keep moving with my 1 health, dude. Kite. No! Nobody told me there was a boss at the end. That blows. That actually blows in a freaking major way. Europe. So I spent some time with my dad today, and he goes, you heard of this movie Project Hail Mary? And I just seen it last week with Leo, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw it was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what I heard. This guy that I watched said it's like, yeah, Unicorn, it's incredible. And he's like, yeah, this guy I like on YouTube said that it's like one of the only movies in the last couple of years that is like a family movie. It doesn't have any like it doesn't say any bad words, and doesn't have any killing, and like it's just a fun. It's like a family. It's a movie that like is like wholesome. And you can bring the family to. And I was like, this guy on YouTube that you watch sounds like a freaking dweeb, dude. Grow up. Oh my god. Movies have ratings for a reason. Dude, he is so dad-pilled. Sometimes in a bad way, but he is dad-pilled like crazy. It's like, oh, finally a movie for the whole family. Shut up. Your favorite movie is True Lies. Like, the main character almost dies like 5 times. Yeah, Sig, the movie's outstanding. I'm not a big reader, but Leo's interested in reading the book. She wants to forget the movie a little bit, though, so some of the plot points will still come as a surprise. Which I respect, obviously. But I felt bad. I put it off for so long because the trailers just did not sell me. I've seen The Martian, and I was like, this looks like The Martian. It looks like The Martian with a little bit added, but it didn't seem like it was enough to really, really, like, grab me. And I was wrong. There he is. And, you know, I don't really put a whole lot of stake into reviews, but like it caught my attention that like the movie was reviewing like incredibly. I was like, there's got to be something more to this movie that I just I'm not getting from the trailer. And to be fair, there's not really. It is what it looks like. It just does it really well. And I really, really, really like the ending, which I think is different than the book, from what I've been hearing. Alright, we should have like 15 coins now, yeah. Alright, now we got coins out the wazoo. But yeah, I was real happy with the movie. I'm sitting there next to Leo, and dude, I'm getting emotional. I'm crying at stuff, dude. We're in the middle of this theater. It wasn't a packed theater, but there were people on either side of us. And I'm sitting next to these 2 girls that were not kids, but they were probably around 20 years old. and they're sitting next to me, and every single thing that happens, they have a reaction to, and I'm like, shut up. But then when we get to the point where like they're pulling on the heartstrings, these girls next to me are crying their eyes out. And I'm just like, oh my god, dude, they're getting me. You know I'm a sympathetic crier. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, what can we have? Anything good? We got 16 coins. The first parry move is automatic. All you need to do is jump. Huh. That's nice. That would help. Alright, I was told the lobber is incredible for the dragon. And by told, I mean YouTube showed me. So we're getting the lobber. What is this? Air barrage. Great coverage with average damage. Aim backward for maximum range. See, this is the one that Reese was like raving about, and I just don't want it. And the heart does make us do less damage, but I want the extra hit. And then, you know, if we keep getting really, really close, it's like 15% less damage, Reese said. Which, dude, you're a dork. If you're looking up the exact... The game doesn't tell you this, right? So if you're looking into the internals and, like, looking up the exact percentage that stuff boosts your attack and, like, the damage numbers... The game doesn't have damage numbers. If you're looking up stuff like that, you're a freaking dork. You are a dork. Super Media continuously fills in addition to what you earn. Oh, I like this too. But can I use it? I probably can't use it at the same time as my heart. Oh! At the expense of the dash. Worth it for this, I think. Actually, let's just try without. Let's try without, and I think we'll be alright. Alright. He said do the lobber. Oh. Oh my god, dude. And the reason I kept the chasers for this fight. And honestly, when you watch a YouTube video of somebody doing this fight, it really looks so much easier than it actually is to play. Like, I watched this guy do it, I'm like, this is all that happens in this level? Like, there's hardly anything to dodge. But it just feels like you are being absolutely pummeled the whole time you play. That's what I get. That's what I get. Ugh. The dash does me so dirty. I deserve that. This isn't even gonna hit. This is not even gonna hit. Freaking hit. And then this part really didn't take that long. He was like, stay high and dodge the fireballs. Are you joking? Holy. We just gotta play smart, that's all. Okay. This is gonna hit. I'm gonna get hit by the stupid flames. That sucks, dude. That sucks. That third phase is out of control. That's my fault. Experical, welcome to the stream. What am I playing on? PS5. Do you believe me? But you don't. No, I don't believe you. Yep. Yep. Been there, done that. Okay. Dude, also, for those of you that remember the game Seen It, dude, I've been on a little Seen It kick recently. And let me tell you, like, the family, like, the theme ones are great. The Disney one is great, although it's got some real, it's got some deep pulls. But the Twilight one is good questions, and it's nothing too crazy. I was playing just regular movie Seen It when I was with my dad today. I was just, grow up! Bruh! Oh my god. But I just brought the cars with me while we were running errands, and those questions are they're like, they're not even deep pulls from movies. They're just like wild. Damn, I'm getting so mad at this level. There's out of control questions. All right, dash arm, gone. Now I just gotta remember that I don't have it.
A great plan, Amanda. You're up.
Tight. That's the only part I was dying to have that invincible dash for anyway. Oh! Oh! Because duck and jump makes you drop through the clouds, and it's, oh! And I think he's gonna. Bruh. Yeah, that you can do all day. There's no to dodge. Yes, dude. What a good boy am I. Whew. Okay. Fine. It feels good to have him out of the way. Did they make a more modern Scenic for Disney? You know what? I don't know. The Scenics that I got were from Goodwill. I think that they assume people don't really have DVD players anymore, although, I don't know. I wonder if there's Scenic hanging out at like a Target or a Walmart or something, waiting for me. But I found Twilight, Disney, and regular movie Scenic at Goodwill. I picked them up. Alright, you're coming home with me. We're gonna see if Scenic hits. And let me tell you, dude, Scenic freaking hits. Except the straight up movie one is so hard. But my dad was crushing it, and he's not even a big movie guy. He just grew up about the time that all these movies were from. Okay. Okay. Since when do they drop stuff on me? Bruh. Alright.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
I was looking at the ducks. I was trying to parry off that guy. Yeah, like, aimbot just is nice to have, you know? Like, what do you even want me to do there? I have to jump over that thing. And that other guy spawns out of nowhere. Oh, dude. All the Cena versions, which ones would I freaking crush. Seen it 007, do not got it. Seen it 80s, nope. Seen it box office smash. What's on the box art for this? Kung Fu Panda. I can't even freaking see that. Oh, it's for Xbox 360, dude. They kept seeing it going a long time. What do I see? I can't even tell. That one I would have crushed. Seen it Bright Lights Big Screen? I don't know. Seen it Disney Second Edition? There's all. I know them. That one would have crushed. Disney Channel Edition would have crushed. Disney Edition, I already know that I don't crush it that much. Seen it Friends? Get that out of my face. Not interested. Seen it Harry Potter? Got it. Seen it Harry Potter? Got it. Seen it HBO? Nope. Seen it Junior? Probably. Seen it Marvel? Got it. Seen it Movie Second Edition? That's the one I have, and the questions are impossible. Seen it Movie Edition? Fast and Furious, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, The Matrix, all movies I'm familiar with, maybe would do fine. Seen it Movie Night? I don't know. Music? No. Nick? Probably. Seen it Seinfeld? Got it. Seen it Sports? Nope. Squabble? I don't know what that is. Simpsons? Nope. Turner Classic Movies? Nope. TV? Probably not. Twilight? Yep. Warner Bros? If I played with my friends, I would win this one, but I don't know. Star Trek? Seen it? My dad would have that locked in. I would only know the movies, though. Back to business.
Good day for us. Well done. Here goes.
Alright. I'm giving myself the dash again. I just feel like I need it for this level, you know? There's so much stuff going above you that you don't want to have to jump to dodge. You need to dodge through.
This match will get red hot.
It just simply seems like the best way to do it. Yeah. Kerfuffle is a funny word? Is this guy's name Kerfuffle? Idiot boy I am. Level's called Carnival Kerfuffle. Got it. If you have aimbot, you have to aim at the threads. Okay. Holy crap, dude. There's so much left of this fight.
A great slam and then
No problem, though.
here goes.
Gotta learn it somehow. Beep, beep. Idiot. Since when does he get that close? Since never.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Hold on a sec. Was that goated? Oh, you blue balls. Bruh! You cannot be spawning them there. Alright.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
It really is not too bad. You just have to like not get overstimulated and be like, what the F is going on? And then you'll do great. Alright, this one didn't seem that bad. That was new though. See, aimbot is so nice to have because you can focus on like playing the level. Nice. Do I have to dodge that? The moon is freaky. You see the moon back there? Crap. Oh, the baseballs. The project... Dude, we were so close. Alright.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
I'm not taking a hit there.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
You cannot be counting that.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
How are you going to put an enemy that you can only dodge by going over it? And then put hazards above it? Taking stupid hits. Dude, because the aimbot doesn't know what to focus on. That phase is not too bad. I think aimbot does not help me for this next one.
A great slam and then stop. Here goes.
It is easier than the dragon. Like, for sure. Oh, 2 from the freaking balloon dogs? That sucks. Good spawn! Good job! Good timing to end that.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Idiot! I took a stupid hit. You'll curve my fuffle, stop! Don't be freaking crass. Alright, going to the... This freaking donkey boy. Oh! Alright, good. I was gonna say, hopefully I'm able to save my, ults for the next part. Okay. The penguins spawn. You can't hit him because the guy's body's in the way! What kind of game? What kind of game? Oh.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin. Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
So, Gunks, that restaurant that you, me, Pearls, and Leo went to yesterday, Leo's mom called to make a reservation for today, and all today, all this evening, I don't know what time she called, but from the time she called, there was not a single available time for dinner for the rest of today. So I'm glad that Pearls called to make the reservation when she did, and I'm glad we were even able to get a table. We were lucky to go on a Thursday, for sure. Gunks Unicorn was asking about Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I told her that you and I are going to stream that. Maybe not a full playthrough, but we're definitely doing a couch night when it comes out. You're still full from it. Dude, that was a lot of food, and it was good food. And dressing like a pirate, of course. Did you hear Epic is getting an animated movie? Epic the Musical. I was like, Epic is an animated movie with Josh Hutcherson. Epic the Musical getting an animated movie is huge, dude. Oh! Oh my god, dude, I hate these flipping penguins. Tight, dude. As Zimster would say, I'm going to poop my pants. Dude, I'll be seeing that. I think it's gonna explode, dude. The thing about K-pop Demon Hunters is that everybody loved it, and then it was on Netflix. You could watch it as many times as you wanted. I hope that it gets a theatrical release because that's where I prefer stuff to go. And you can't even buy a Blu-ray of K-pop Demon Hunters. You cannot watch that unless you have Netflix. I'm like, man, you can't trick me into getting a subscription I don't need. If Stranger Things 5 couldn't trick me, nothing was tricking me. Netflix is to go. Honestly, I do think it has the best stuff on it. But I don't have any streaming services right now. The only subscription I pay for is AMC Theaters for the... Hold it right there, you ain't leaving until you... Who'd I miss? Oh, I think it's a plain one. Well, I really like, well, Middleditch and Schwartz has one season on Netflix, which is incredible. I Think You Should Leave is a must-see. I mean, I don't think any streaming service has anything that I will die if I don't see that's streaming exclusive. That's why it's on streaming and not on a Blu-ray disc in my house.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Gunks does like anime. But plenty of... So it shoots and then it explodes behind you. I did, after I went to the anime convention where I met Unicorn and Insert, yeah. After I went to that anime convention, I had a Crunchyroll for a couple months, but I just didn't find myself watching enough on it. I did watch, whatever the Cell one is. We call it Cells at Work or something. Dude. Because he doubles up the egg. Yeah, that's the problem. Cells at Work had its moments. I mean, I was just interested in the premise based on the one panel that we went to where the biologist talked about how accurate it was. And I thought that was interesting, but I didn't even finish the show. I was like, this is alright. Brother. Interesting concept, but it's no Osmosis Jones. Dude, I don't like to look at gross stuff, so all the live action stuff in Osmosis Jones is really just not for me. I try not to... My mom likes that movie because my mom was a biology teacher. So she would play it for her class. And I just could not stand watching that movie. It's so nasty. When he's got the big old Z on his forehead, dude, cannot watch. Him doubling up the eggs is too much. It's too much. A word? I miss. Honestly, I'll probably die to that attack, but it's not that bad if you lock in. Who's this little freak? And that was only halfway through the fight. Dude, there's so much to this fight. The fight's just getting longer, and they're killing me. But I found the meta to these eggs, so I'm good there. Like I said, this one's not too bad if you lock in. Classic. Missed him. Who's a little brainiac bird? Frick. I was doing it amazing up until then. Woo! Nice. Dude, I know better. Did that count? Did I get that hit off? Nice. I only have 1 health, so I'm not in love with that, but... Didn't realize the pole was gonna explode. Oh, dude, we were cruising. We were cruising. Now... This is a flight level, and I don't use the dash in them. So will this work? I'll do less damage though. Whatever. Sure will. The bird has so many attacks, I don't understand why he also needs the 3 fingers that shoot just regular bullets. He's got the eggs, he's got his little friends. And, like, I understand how much playtesting stuff goes into this, but... You're designing a boss, and you're like... Without that extra attack, he's too easy, or whatever, however they decide. I know better. I don't like him at the angle he's at one bit. I just don't know how you decide on your bird enemy having a finger gun, you know? And I'm saving this attack for the Brainiac. And then he'll shoot me, and then I'll just parry that for a free card. Insert, welcome to the stream. I can't focus on chat at all right now. Nice. Oh! This music makes me want to rob a bank is awesome. Should have done there. Got it. Great time for this. Why is it moving? Come on, come on, come on. I know we're close. I know we're close. I know we're close. Come on, dude. I know we're close. Give me it. Come on. We're close. Give me it. There it is. Oh, insert. Welcome to the stream. I imagine it's gotta just be something extra to add to all the stuff you remember. Yeah. True. True, true. I was supposed to have off from cleaning today since I'm cleaning tomorrow, but someone had to call out because their car wasn't working. I said yes, and then took my break so I could cry in the hallway. Insert. Insert. Make your money, though. Get your money. Sorry you had to cry in the hallway, but make your money for sure. And are you done now? Are you free? That's the last contract? Yeah. Dude! We're cooking. Well, at least you're done now. At least you're done now. At least it's Friday. Freedom is freedom is freedom. And we're here. Gunks is here. Unicorn's here. Leo's here. Wolfie's here. Expirical is here. There's nothing to feel right now but joy. You're just tired. Yeah, I hear that. The little mugs have got some fight in them, I'll say that much. They're making mincemeat out of them deaders. You see, I knew there was something special about those fellas. Well, don't be too sure yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two. Don't blow your wig, Dice. If those two little finks try anything, I'll be waiting. I'm Mr. King Dice. Honeycomb Herald. Uh-oh, I think the B is one of the harder ones.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Ah. Some bull snatchery. What is this? Oh, fun. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. Okay. What is Unicorn saying here?
Go ahead, Mr. Juster.
Nice, nice. Very nice, Shiza-chan.
Select your car.
Yahoo! Okay, master. Let's kill the whole beat.
Oh, that's a baseball.
All right. What's this one?
You understand?
Dude, look how jacked that guy is.
No. Yes. Yes. もしかしてオラオラですか? Yes. Oh my god. Mohammed Abdul. Yes. I am. Oh no.
Dude, anime is obnoxious, huh? Holy. Holy. It's everything. Do you see? I didn't even notice the miserable bees commuting to work, dude. Brother. Dude, you don't take 3 hits. You don't take 3 hits in phase 1. The game's really quiet. Oops. I had to turn it down because what's her name? Unicorn demolished us with her videos. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about with aimbot. Like, sometimes you just need to practice on... Sometimes you just need to focus on dodging. What is this bull snatchery? Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Oh, good boss. Good boss fight. Alright, good boss fight. Okay. 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 Dude, she's been a Magic Bee this whole time. Legally sing Bullet Bee. Bullet Bill. One day I will learn English. It's not my first language. Mr. King Dice. See you later, mister. Oh, the middle. So you're gonna start with the freaking bullet. That's awesome. Oh, that's all. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Oh, dude, awesome. Oh! I didn't see it spawn. Oh! I know better than to jump into it. I know better. I know better. And we're almost out of that phase. I don't have the invincible dodge. And I don't want it. Triangle time? You stupid bee. Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord, keep on keeping on. Huh! Not fair, not fair, not fair. Oh my. Why did I jump? What reason was there to jump? Wolf ended up working 47 hours this week because you're a freak! It's too many. Next week will be better since I'm working a half day Thursday and off Friday, but long days on Tuesday and Wednesday. And so much to do already, and people trying to add stuff to my week when they assume I have all the time in the world. That's... Oh! Wolfie, you are being treated as if you were a rug. You gotta tell these people, get real. You gotta tell these people not freaking interested in picking up your slack. I got my own life to get to... Oh!
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Insert. This game does something to me where all I want to do is yell and scream and whine. Because, like, we play other games on stream that I'm not good at, but they're not meant to be hard. I'm just bad. This game is meant to be hard, and I am bad. Oh, the riffraff! This is the next thing I was going to say is I gotta deal with the riffraff while I'm trying to play this impossible game. There's no sunshine. This impossible game. I hate you, Circle! I hate you, Circle! You little sphere! You triangle! You triangle freak! I don't... You are not pointing that direction, you little rapscallion. Watch out, Mr. Bullet Bill. Oh!
This match will get red hot.
I know the game cheated, insert. Trust me, the game's been cheating since day one. At least I don't have Reese here backseat gaming and micromanaging my every move. Oh!
A great slam and then some.
I know the triangle wasn't close. Trust me. No point fighting over it, though, because can't progress without it. You stupid bee. You stupid bee. Go to your job. Oh, I found the honey! Honey, I'm home! That's what I should have said. I'm saying that next time. I called dibs on saying honey, I'm home joke. Honey, I'm home! This stupid circle. Ah!
A great slam and
Dude, I get so mad. I get so mad. I get so mad at this stupid good-for-nothing constable. I get what? So mad. Help. Help! I know Wolfie says something. Wolfie, there's no shot. I'm reading that until this boss, until I die or this boss fight is done. There's no shot of even looking at chat until it's complete. Oh! Oh! I thought I had it. I thought I had the cheat. Dude, I hate these balls. I hate these freaking purple balls all up in my grill. Do you prefer streaming services or do you prefer tapes and CDs? Oh boy. Triangle now! You made it! You made it up there! I sent them an email of I don't know if I will have time next week to help them. Mind you, I already told them a week ago that I am very busy that week and more was added. The technician to fix one of our machines will be in, and when he is there I got nothing done, since he is asking me questions for help. Problem is I'm the only one that can help them. Why are you still the only one that can help them, Wolfie? This is a 2-year-long issue! Why does nobody else know anything? I hate everyone that you work with! Except Sig. Since we have no engineers to do the job of an engineer, so the lead technician... So I, the lead technician, have to do it. Because, of course, Wolfie can do it. Of course Wolfie can do it! Middle chesting Fing Me. What is your name? Middle class thigh my. Middle. They were porn by anyway. But the best viewers are on Sitetree.com. Nope, .online, my fault. Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! Stop! Dude, I hate geometry. So you can see these nuts. Take this stick to your head so you can see these nuts. Take this stick to your forehead and see these nuts. Triangle? Please? Dang it, the freaking circle. I love the triangle more. You little slut! I hate this game. Holy. Holy. I hate it. Triangle! You don't need to be there! What?! She's gonna hypnotize me into being thinking she's a plane! What the hey? What?! Holy, I don't know what Froggy is. Why does the plane have a chainsaw arm that you can't react to in time? Freak off. Freak off. No! Honey, I'm home! Stop! Triangle? Freaking circles. The freaking circles! No! I was reading chat! I hate you, chat! I hate you! Eat it! Eat it, you stupid bee! Alright, now don't get chainsawed. Don't get chainsawed by the What?! What the H is this?! She looks like she's grabbing mommy milkers when she does this? What are you talking about? Oh, I'm so hungry! Oi, 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 that's my wife! Oi, oi. My pelvis itches! Because of my rash! My real life rash! I need to take some Benadryl! My freaking pelvis! Triangle! No! do you think I hit that was off screen? I have to take some Benadryl. Not a joke. My Benadryl was in my work pants. I'm big and I'm big, something like that. What? I don't need to go cry in the hallway. I had the guy who voices Big the Cat sign my print from a Game Grumps reference. That's pretty cool. I am not meeting anybody whose name I immediately know, but Gunks and guests on the stream, Donnie and myself, are going to a convention on Sunday to Benadryl. And the guests aren't really anyone crazy, but it'll still be a freaking treat. Well, the name of the town that it's in, or city, is in the name of the con. And I won't dox myself for you. Sunny Roadhead. I really need a sucking candy. Okay.
A great slam and then
Oi, oi, oi!
and begin.
Unicorn, are you caught up on The Boys? Final season, we're halfway through. Oh, you! I bit my sucking candy! Do you watch The Boys? I knew you like Omni-Man. Do you like...
A great slam and then some.
You watched one episode of the whole show and you said, not for me? You said there's no anime girls in this, why am I watching? So... I am quite fond of Omni-Man. I'm right there with you. No, then I watched Invincible. So you watched one episode of the new season or of the whole show? I wasn't looking! You watched the first season and really enjoyed it, but not sure if you'll pick it back up. Insert, I can say season 1 is the second weakest season of the show. So if you like season 1, you'll love the rest of it. Season 2 is great. Season 3 is incredible. Of The Boys. Season 3 is the best season of the entire show. Season 5 has potential, but it really has got to start doing some stuff in these last couple of episodes that it has. How do you dodge it? It's not fair. It's not fair! It's not! The chainsaw takes the whole screen. You cannot dodge it. Look! You're almost dead! Alright.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
No! No.
Good day for a swell battle. You're up.
Wait. Unicorn, you only watched the first episode of the whole show and then stopped? Invincible has breaks in between the seasons. You had time to watch The Boys. You have Amazon. I'm sorry it's got real people in it, but give it a try. There's an anime spinoff. I didn't get hit by that! I don't mind real peeps, I was just kidding. I was making fun of you. No! No! Good news! The triangles are back! I know, but I couldn't do anything because the honey was beneath me! I'm gonna kill myself!
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Unicorn put the newest episode of Invincible on at 6 p.m. and then fell asleep because she's old. Honestly, I'm not caught up with season 3 or 4 of Invincible. I didn't mean to hit circle, you dunce! 8 p.m. So I'm trying to play a game every chat! You're rage baiting me. Ow! I'm thirsty, hold on. Okay. Sometimes I drink too much water and I almost drown. Stop reading. No, season 2, I had to force myself to get through season 2. It was so boring and nothing happened. And I don't care about the flipping multiverse! I'm over it! I barely tolerate it in Marvel because Marvel has 30 years of movies. Invincible doesn't mean anything to me. What are you doing a multiverse for? How are you gonna how are you gonna chicken out of the first episode where you freaking paralyzed out of me? It's the best thing the show freaking did! And it just goes back on it. And then the multiverse doesn't even matter! Season 2 of that show sucks. And it put me off watching season 3. No! No! The Invisible War doesn't mean anything to me. It's stupid. The show could have been interesting. All them. Okay. No, don't. You're not.
A great slam and then some. You're up.
Maybe I'll watch it, but I'm really not interested, and I had to actually force myself to get through season 2. I started season 2 as it was airing, and then I stopped because I hated it so much. Because it wasn't interesting! Hey, here's a multiverse you don't care about. Hey, all the interesting stuff that happens in the show is gonna be in the multiverse. Because we can't commit to it. Because we're too much of a freaking coward! Freaking Robert Kirkman. The Invisible War doesn't mean anything to me because it's not happening in the real universe that we care about. You are a trash hoe! It did? It didn't matter? In what way did it matter? In what way did it matter? The universe isn't even relevant and they kill the guy that can bring them from universe to universe. What is the flipping point? There's no point in that whole season. And then the big reveal where he kills the freaking teleporter guy with the big brain on his back. And he's like, I thought you were stronger. Oh boy, I sure hope Mark doesn't have another character arc where he thinks that where he accidentally does some stuff and then feels bad about it. And then it doesn't freaking make a difference to anything. Oh man, I'm beating the ever-loving tar out of this guy. Does this mortal man? Sure hope he doesn't die. Oh, he did? Oh, whoops! The buzzsaw!
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
He starts to change. No, you don't get it. He starts to change. Because he accidentally kills a mortal man because he somehow didn't think that he could kill a mortal man. And then he has to feel bad about it. And then it changes him because he's like, oh man, I actually am strong. Oh man, I'm superpowered and part Viltrumite. And I'm freaking strong and can kill a mortal man. Oh boy, I really have to think about this. Somehow it didn't occur to me for the first 18 years of my life! Oh man, my stupid ex-girlfriend freaking dumped me. And I wanted to freaking bang out of me the whole time anyway. Oh, my life is hard! Oh man, I got a freaking redhead baddie that loves the earth! That just wants to suck me all the time. Oh man! Life's tough. It's tough being Mark. I'm young and I'm fit and I'm immortal and I'm a superhero! My life sucks! I can't believe I killed a mortal man with superpowers! Oh my god! Invisible takes me off. Holy crap, that show sucks. Eat it! And my dad's gonna kill all of Earth. Oh man, what am I gonna do about it? I'm not strong enough to fight him, but he left. He left, he went off planet, and he married a bug woman. And now he's not my problem anymore. And he's never gonna come back to Earth because he loves my mom. And I know that because he was beating me to death and then stopped, and then he left Earth and he's never coming back. But then I went and aggroed him, and now he's back! I can't believe there's consequences to anything I do! Dang it!
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Alright, well, spoilers! Because I haven't seen them. Oh man, does his mortal wife yell at him because it's the only thing that she can do? Oh no, oh man. I broke the heart of this woman. I lied to her for years and years and made her fall in love with me and bore a child with her. And then 5 minutes after I left Earth, I procreated with another hussy because I never freaking loved her. And then I returned to Earth because my son aggroed me even though I was going to leave Earth alone. And now I'm back and I'm a bigger threat. And I don't know who knows what's going to happen because he brought me back. I have a freaking bug kid. Oh man, I couldn't have predicted that this lady would be mad at me. I sure hope this keeps the viewers engaged for another season. Man, our animation style is nothing special. Our animation looks worse than most anime on the tube these days. Our animation freaking sucks, and it takes us 5 years to put out a season anyway. Sure hope there's no consequences to that. Sure hope we don't lose viewership because it takes 3 years between seasons. Dang it! You've seen a lot of it for hating so much. Yeah, I got problems. I could go on the same type. Frick! I could go on the same type of rant about The Boys also, and I've seen every episode of that show, so you know, I got problems. Oh my god, hit the jump button one time! It's X on the controller! You guys can't rage bait me with stuff like this while I'm trying to play Cuphead. It's actually not chill. Dang it!
This match will get red hot. And begin.
I think yelling about Invincible was helping. Starting with a bullet bill is awesome. Ain't nobody want your plum wine. It's purple like the stupid bug boy in Invincible. And it'll trigger me. Hit the X button! It's a cross! It looks like this! My controller! Okay. Triangle! It's so actually not fair when the triangle hits me. Eat it. Eat my shorts. Oh, bah humbug! Oh, bah humbug!
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Insert, it's not my fault at all. He's putting the bombs right next to me. Good thing I'm freaking goated at the game. Dang it! I need the extra heart to actually feel anything in this godforsaken game. Flip off! No! Oh, awesome! I can do this. It's the gloves that F me up. Honestly. I fell because I'm an idiot! It's a glove! I need the extra heart, but I need the invincible dodge. I need it. Why did I go closer? Triangles? Dude, what do you even do about these balls? Oh my god! Triangles? Awesome. It is good to know that they only do 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're safe. Oh my god, dude! She only does 3 and I know that. Oh my! I thought switching guns was gonna make me do a different attack for my special. I thought. Okay. We're doing the invincible dodge. There's one less hit, and we'll see how. It's gonna help with the balls. See? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No problem. And then I'll be able to dodge to the bullets also. The invincible dodge could be goated for us. Oh, but then I... But I will be able to dodge through that, which is freaking goated. But why? But why? But why even? Why is the ball still in play? And I'm here with 1 health anyway, so. It's right underneath where I was landing!
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Man, it's a good thing I took ibuprofen, otherwise I'd be having a headache right now, probably.
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Like, I can't reset every time that happens, but that was bull snatchery.
Now go.
You can do it!
Oh my god, dude! One. I'm gonna effing kill myself.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Oh my god, dude!
Now that's a lot of damage!
Are you serious, actually? Yeah, she did, but I didn't do enough damage that round actually for it to matter. When does she ever do it twice? When does she ever do right and then left?
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
Because I have to dodge because it spawns on top of me. Why? She's gonna do bullets again because I didn't kill her fast enough? Okay. What a good boy am I! Oh! Oh! Holy! Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. That made me so mad. Holy dude. That is crazy talk. That was crazy talk. Is this a running gun level? Not it. This boss fight here. Sorry, I was actually just in awe of, like, I was looking at the water in the background. Holy. What? I didn't know what was coming from what direction, honestly. Whoa, we made it really far.
Here's a real high-class
Little dogfish, dude. Remember what happens if you parry something? So, those little Ace of Spades cards on the bottom left, each of those gives me a small attack like that. That's my fault. That's my fault. Each of them gives me a special attack, or if I get 6 of them, it gives me the big, like, laser beam thing that I can do. If you parry it, makes those fill up quicker. And at the end of a boss fight, if you get 3 parries, it improves your grade, but for the sake of this playthrough, we're not really going for... We're not really going for, A's on everything. It would be nice if... It'd be nice if I could, map... It'll confuse me now. But it would be nice if I could map jump to a button that's not X, or shoot to a button that's not square, just so my big fat thumb isn't hitting 2 buttons at once when I don't mean to. That one feels crazy, but it's not actually that bad. Oh, I was trying to parry that thing, and then the cannonball came. Okay. Oh, crap. Confusing pattern on that. Confusing pattern. Well, how was I supposed to dodge that? I think it's parryable. It's pink. I think I can parry that shot and just keep bouncing on it. That's what I think. Yeah, the laser beam seems unfair, but if I can parry it, it's not a problem. Why is he calling this guy already? We just started the fight. Alright, Dogfish coming up. Oh, I know better. I know better. Oh, that was close. I'm surprised he didn't make me take the hit for that. I'm gonna land on his cannonball when he shoots it. Okay. The little things he spits out are a little tricky when you just go over. So you can parry it, I just have to work on the timing. And we're at the end too. It's tricky, the timing is just weird. It's not weird, it doesn't, there's no like telegraph. I know he winds up for it, but I don't know how long he winds up for, so I just never know when to jump. And it's like, once he shoots the laser, it's instantly on the screen. It's like you don't have a second to react once it's out. So just gotta learn that timing, I guess. It is just like incredible how good this game looks, you know? Like, it's actually absurd. Every color they picked for everything exactly, like the waves look awesome, like every color they picked for everything. How can you tell the shark's coming? His little fin pops up in the ocean behind me when he blows the whistle. Yep, see, there it is right there. Crap. Alright, now this shouldn't be hard. I wish I had an extra life for it, but... 1, 2, 3, and... I was right, but I didn't parry right, because I didn't believe. This one's... I mean, this boss fight's not too bad. Like, it's kind of Dark Souls... It's kind of Dark Souls-y in that way, where you lose the boss a million times, and after you beat it, you're like, oh, that actually wasn't too bad. Like, I'm thinking back to that B, and, like, that was some bull snatchery, but, like, I would fight the B again, you know? It's amazing this feels easy compared to the other bosses. Yeah. Definitely. And, like, I was practicing a little bit today on a different save file because I didn't want to accidentally beat a boss, but I was practicing today and I just went back and I was fighting the dragon a little bit, and who's gonna be? Squid. But, like, it doesn't really matter how much this game you play. I went back to fight that flower and I still died to it a couple times. Like, even when you know what's coming, they're still tough. You still gotta play perfectly, but... The dogfish aren't bad until he starts doing the cannonballs. Oh. I forgot the barrel was a threat, honestly. One, two, three. I parried it the first time. It's not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or something. I don't know. I'm counting different every time. I'm sure this is like considered one of the easiest bosses in the game. Like, I'm sure of it. I really am just having a hard time. It's just the laser, honestly. But that B one, like, this one's not moving around. Like, the B one had all those platforms and stuff. This is, watch out for the thing over your head. And dodge a little bit. But it's so much easier than everything else we've done. Oh, bad timing with the cannonball and dogfish. Crap. No, they could have done about that. The barrel was right there. Alright, if I can get this time, we're good. Because the balls are no longer a threat. One, two, three, four. Okay. There's no tell. He closes his mouth to prepare for it, and then there's literally no tell for when it's coming. Oh, I was looking at the ball. Whatever. My mom and I were chatting about old animations this reminds us of. Yeah, dude. I've seen those old Mickey Mouse cartoons, dude. Not even the black and white ones. And there's lots. I've seen lots of stuff in this style. We used to have like collections of them on DVD. I actually wouldn't mind going back and watching some now. I wonder where you could. Probably Disney Plus. You can watch a bunch of them, but I don't have that. I don't even know what this animation style is called. Because, like, I remember we had a collection of them, and they were, like, fairy tales. There was, like, the Three Little Pigs, and there was... I remember there being one with a giant. Rubber Hose is what it's called. So maybe it... Maybe if I can find like a super old one that won't get copyright claimed, maybe we'll watch one before we end stream today. I want to lay on his cannonball. That was close. Okay. I have 3 hits, so I shouldn't even die this time anyway. There we go. Nice. That one, I mean, that wasn't real hard. You just had to, yeah. I was lucky that I had an extra life that I could take that first hit, but it's just a laser that gets you. Feel good. It felt really good to beat that B. I mean, it always feels good to beat a boss here, but... Great, let's get A! Here we go! And then I'm pretty sure... Maybe you have to beat the game first. Because I thought after you beat a boss, you unlock the hard mode, but maybe that's only when you beat the final. Yeah, because there's expert for these boss fights. Not doing that run again, no shot. Look at this guy. Can you just give me... Oh. Oh, is that the only way to get up there is by doing that run again? No, there's gotta be another way around. I'm pretty sure the third insert. This is the one we're doing next, and just get ready for it. Oh, we don't have a choice, baby. Oh, let's go left. Oh, so there's this whole other part. Door closed, junkyard. Is this a boss fight? Junkyard dive. I don't even know what this one is. Let me just while we're here.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Oh, it's a plane. I don't remember this guy at all. How do I dodge that? I gotta shoot it. Or parry it, I see. Alright, definitely a lot going on, and I'm not even sure if I'm shooting in the right place. Let me try that again. I wonder if I can break certain parts of his body. Yeah, definitely, because it's doing damage. I shouldn't have been hit by that.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Alright, well, we just broke the little thing that was making the spaceship, so we're good there. Of course that's heat-seeking. Of course it is.
Good day for a 12 hours. And begin.
Oh, we broke it fast that time. Holy. Oh. Where's this? My own fault. My own fault. what you can do about that, huh? Okay. Alright.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Didn't need to get that close to him, did I? I just keep getting too close to him and taking hits that I shouldn't be. Oh, but if he brings his head, he shoots those things, which are worse. So I do need to save that one for last, definitely.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
What comes out of his chest when I break that first? What happens there? Oh, is that when he starts doing extremities? Yep. What? What even?
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
I keep getting too close! Ugh. They follow me endlessly. Oh my god. You just try to literal up old enemy stuff? Yeah, I want to do it too, dude. I don't need to be taking hits that easy.
Will get red hot. It's on.
Bruh.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
God, dude, I'm just taking... Oh, but... we don't need the dash for this. So we can get our extra heart.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin. Good day.
Oh, it's driving me nuts.
It's on.
Yeah, now we see a little bit more. What? I'm doing such a bad job at this boss fight. And you have to beat it! No optional bosses. Okay. Oh! Dude, you have to be joking. Dude. Dude, I'm not even close. The screens are small and people... Part of the reason characters were drawn with exaggerated features and unique silhouettes wasn't just about making them memorable, but ensuring they could still be seen differentiated well on the old TVs people had. The screens were small and people usually only had one TV for the whole house, so a bunch of people would be gathered around one small screen. So animators had to make sure you could easily tell characters apart, even if you were far away from the screen. Insert, that's the kind of fun fact I like to see in the chat. Dude, what do you even do? You're so jammed in that little corner.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Dude, that's crazy. There's so much stuff going on. Dude, it's too much. It's too much going on.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begin.
What is going on with the parry?
A great slam and then some. Now go.
I don't know even what part to start with.
It's on.
Like, I know this is a lot, but his head... Stop! Why is the parry... This one feels frustrating in a way that the ones where you're just playing as your person don't.
A great slam and then
Because, like, it feels like the hitbox, whether or not what I'm feeling is totally in my own head or not, no game should make you feel like your hitbox isn't right. Like, I should not be, like, clipping my tail through things that are parryable and it doesn't parry. even if the hitbox makes perfect sense, if it doesn't feel good, it should not be a part of the game. Just 2 hits for that. The problem is I don't have a good way to deal with the ones that are behind me, because they're... Because, like, you can't get close to them, you know? And then that happens because you don't have any freaking space to work with. Your hitbox feels so small. It's like if I'm slapping the thing and my tail clips through it and it doesn't parry it, yeah, the hitbox is too small. Like, the plane is big, so it's hard to dodge stuff, and that's the whole point of the plane. But you just hit differently. Like, it acts in a way it's not fun. Like, my tail clipped through it. That should have... like, that could have been a health loss for me, and it shouldn't have been. Oh my god, and then you get too close, like, look at how his body curves. But clearly his hitbox is a square and not his body, because I feel like I should be able to get in the dent in his belly. But you take damage right there.
Good day for a well battle. It's on.
Like, I like that there are plane levels, because it does, like, between the planes and the running guns and the actual boss fights, like, it gives a lot of variety to a game that if you're good at it, could be a pretty short game and people complain about it. So it does add something to it, but, like, if you're gonna add on something so gimmicky, you know I was loving that Sly Cooper game, like, and that game was nothing but gimmicks, but everything in, like, this plane feels like they were like, we need one more thing, what can we do? I can't get out of this first phase with more than 2 health. Although, Reese said that you could upgrade the plane. I don't know. Oh, because they come off screen. Like, you have to... This boss fight is not fun. But also, I thought... Reese said you can upgrade the plane. I gotta figure out how to do it. I don't even see any of the Brennan Von Bon fight on Equal Isle 2. Well, it doesn't matter, because any plane upgrade gets rid of the extra health, and we need that, so.
A brawl is surely brewing. Now go.
The homing missiles are too much. It's one thing that they home in on you. It's another thing that when you like, you have like our screen space is this, like from here over, and the bombs just take up so much of it. Great. Oh my god, dude.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
I don't like this boss fight. We're gonna come back to it. That boss fight is not fun. We got half an hour left. If I'm gonna spend half an hour on a boss fight, we're gonna make it this other one. Dude, Itsu, do not get me started on those bombs, dude.
A brawl is surely brewing.
It's a plane level. Itsu, there she is, huh? Oh, awesome. Projectiles from everywhere. Alright, cool. That was a lot going on. That was a lot going on.
A great slam and then some.
Yeah, insert. I knew you would like her. She's very Betty Boop. She's very Betty Boop mermaid. Those ghosts are a lot. Holy. Holy.
Slam and then some. Here goes.
Yeah, insert. This is a sick character. She's cool. Apparently she's cool in the show too. I don't know. Now, if she does it at the same time she does that fish that... Like that right there was a lot to pay attention to. Get that damage off. This thing is crazy. Fun, dude. Oh! We got her down to just her head. I had one skull. I had one... That little skull, I didn't know how to fight it.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Yeah, I didn't remember that she was a... Oh. I didn't remember at all that she was, plane fight. I'll tell you, if me going small like that makes me impervious to damage, it would make that robot fight a lot easier, but I'm not doing that robot fight today. Bro.
Here's a real high-class bout. It's on.
This electric fish that follows you around is a lot. Really good animation on that. Woo! I'm getting lucky. You can't dodge through those things. Nice, easy. Dude, she's cool. She's cool. That's a cool fight. That was cake. That only took us a couple tries. Calamaria. Oh, that's a good name. That's a great name for a squid-haired mermaid. Calamaria, dude. Oh, I still can't get up there. Theater level. I don't remember this one. Oh, yes, I do. She's the puppet.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
Oh, it sticks. Okay. Oh, boy. Seems early, but I'm gonna use it. She just goes right back into her routine. Alright, phase 2. Same thing, but now we gotta dodge the baby throwing bottles at us. What is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. A lot to keep track of. A lot to keep track of on this one. Yeah, I knew she was a puppet. Way cool. That thing gonna shoot at me? Oh, I gotta parry off the star. That makes sense.
Here's a real high-class bout. Here goes.
I'm trying to see the story of the play. He's freaking out because his bride didn't show up at the altar, and now there she is, and he's getting in to take her away. Oh, then they have a baby and they live a house life. I see. Oh, I wasted it. I think I'm gonna give myself the invincible dodge back. It would help with that wave, which is a hit, and I would have dodged that lightning if I had it just then.
A brawl is surely brewing. And begins.
Oh, she even starts in her wedding dress. How about that? It's a good thing she didn't have like a direct, like, it's a good thing she didn't swing that umbrella at me or anything, because if she had a close range attack, I'd be in a lot more trouble. But that dodge is, or that jump is easy to dodge. I'm not even sure how you'd successfully try to start. It's just like you have one chance kind of thing. Maybe. This phase 2 isn't too bad. There's a lot going on, but I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but I haven't really been having too much trouble with it. If I can, I'd like to get past this phase without using my super so that I can save it for when I need it. Like that third... Because if I can use that third phase and get that third phase over quicker... Because if I use it now, it'll get us to phase 3 quicker, but if I can bust it out... Oh, the guy gets nervous. Peeking up in the background. So, is the story that I can actually kill her? Yeah, I kill her, and then she comes back as an angel. She does meteor, I break the meteor, it gives me the star. Yeah, that's how you do it. I use the dodge just to be safe, but that's how you do it. Lightning's not bad. Just dodge that one. Lightning's not bad. Meteor doesn't matter because I can just dodge through the wave. Oh, unless she does both at the same time. There's a phase 4. There's a phase 4. What is it? Everyone's bowing. If she is, watch out for her umbrella. Oh, her flowers do damage. Yeah, of course it was close. That's not bad. I think this might be my favorite boss fight. I like the setting. I like that it's a story. I obviously love that it's a stage play. It's not very hard. I just keep dying because I'm an idiot. You think she's a god? Maybe she becomes a god. Maybe she becomes a god after I kill her or something. Oh! I was looking at everything else. I missed the bottle. Oh! I dodged right in that bottle. This is easily my favorite boss fight.
Good day for a swell battle.
And I'm disappointed that I'm doing this poorly at it. Also, her despawning and then spawning back in has been such a non-issue this whole time that I didn't even realize it was happening. I didn't even realize she spawned right above me just because I was moving around so much. And then all of a sudden, the last couple of times, I've been taking damage from it. Maybe I should do this because I took a lot of damage. I took all 3 damage during this phase last time. Watch out for the bottle. Oh. Oh. That was really not bad because the lightning doesn't come back. It just bounces once. Like that phase isn't bad at all. I actually almost messed up the dodge. I like that you can hear the guy that's carrying the wave grunting. I was looking at literally elsewhere. Actually, we were almost at the... Okay. Alright, let's do it for real this time.
Here goes.
Not like that.
Battle is surely brewing. It's on.
I just know the side coming down that says lightning. It distracts me every time. But that is how you know what's coming next. Not that it matters, because nothing is that... Like... That's a telegram, like, or a telegraph. Something like that for the boat's laser would have helped. I mean, obviously you don't want to sign, but... Oh, and this little Cupid shooting the groom. Forgive me, I'm locked in. The baby is a massive distraction. How are you gonna get hit by the meteor? Dang, her angel design is so sick. Maybe this will hit. Easy, dude. Easy. Where's that trophy for? Defeat a boss of the super. Right, there you go. I think she's an actress too, but that third phase where she's a monster or an angel, that is a puppet. She was on strings. And we got an A- for that. That is my favorite boss fight in the game. Freaking robot, dude. And this train. Oh, snap! That's the end. We're beating this game on Monday. If these boss fights take me a long time, we're definitely gonna beat it today. And I want to watch. It is time, but I want to watch a behind the scenes thing. Click this. Here, let me do this.
We were just going on this ambitious feeling like, we're gonna do it!
It gets really complex. It kind of almost spun out of control.
Okay, back to the drawing board.
Don't need it too loud. I don't need to blow your eardrums out. Alright,
Yeah,
we'll do
it's
this,
surreal in
and I'll just see if I can beat this robot before this video's over. When this video's over, the stream's over. I'll see if I can beat it before then.
Cuphead is a game that would not at all feel out of place looking like this. It's a game that is unquestionably unique, and if you've seen even a short clip of it, you'll understand why.
Yeah, is there? If
The
you don't, if you
hands-on
haven't
3D
seen
animation, jazz soundtrack, and
this,
strict
like, I've
adherence
seen
to
this video
3D
before
urban
years
aesthetic,
ago.
all
But
coalesce
if
into
you
an
aren't familiar,
authentic
dude, this is out of
1930s
control.
experience. The team behind it, Studio MDHR, had never made a game before. But the two brothers leading the operation, Chad and Jared Moldenhauer, didn't let their lack of formal training get in the way.
Yeah, it's always been the goal, like just a long-running thought since kids to be like, what if one day we could make a game, if we could form a company together somehow? And then the opportunity arose, and yeah, that's the gist of it.
And we took baby steps throughout the progression of the game to arrive where we're at today. But we started it with the intention of just both of us wanting to make a game. Just a background of our entire lives studying video games and film and being very analytical about everything. And that would be our kind of self-trained.
It is more self-taught.
Yeah.
The first half of the entire development, I was full-time construction, and then coming home to work on the game.
I think deep down we just wanted to make a game that we really liked. We were just hoping other people would like it. We weren't too nervous because there was a chance that maybe people didn't like that type of game or didn't really love the style. And we knew that going in, so it was more of just let's release this and see what happens and just sit back. But even if people said this is not a game I ever want to see being created, we still believed in it so much that we were going to finish it. So there was definitely no anxiety or nervousness. There was just curiosity. I think it's more curiosity, just of what people would say.
And it was that curiosity of what the game could be that put them into some tough positions. When the brothers realized that they needed to expand the scope of the game, decisions were made to remortgage their houses and leave both their current jobs.
We started out the game like wanting it to be small, and as we got more reception, the 2014 reception, we're like, okay, let's make the game slightly bigger, and we hired 2 more people. But it wasn't really until 2015 E3, like the reception from that is when we started discussing, should we kind of go all into this? Like, what can we do?
It's risk within reason. Like at first it was just the money that you could put aside and go, I think we can complete a game at this size. We have this scope that we would like to do, but let's first like make a game, get out there, and
Yeah,
see-
I'm not gonna act like I know everything about
But
this.
we always
about their
wanted to make
story,
a
but-
bigger version. Like we essentially never would have if you sat us down and said, here's what the budget and here's what the money you're gonna need, here's what you're gonna have to go ask the bank, why don't you try to do this? I would have went, yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna pour some more concrete and see what happens with that. We put as much humanly possible as we can in. And the city's like, when's that money coming back? We need some of that. I still haven't paid my property tax in years. And I'm like, I will pay it all, and my fines. Sorry, we had to take a chance.
Developing a game with no past experience, taking out loans against their own house, and hoping that people would like it sounds stressful enough. But as we all know, Chad and Jared took it one step further with Cuphead's animation. Creating a game that is completely hand-drawn is no easy task for a major studio, let alone two brothers who have never made one before.
We always joked about a 1930s style because it was just going to be three of us and I was going to be doing all the animation. I have zero training in it. So we said it would be so cool if we could do the animation like this. But
Like
let's stay away
between
from it.
this and
We could never
Expedition
pull it off.
33,
And that's why we went down
the
other
games
route of,
coming
like,
from
testing
studios
all
that don't
these-
have any experience
it
with
was
this stuff
actually
is
simpler styles to
out
see.
of control, dude.
Like one concept was that you would go through all of the art of an elementary school. So each world would be crafts or art. So like kindergarten would have more things like a Thanksgiving turkey that is like a painted hand print with like cotton balls and things attached.
They
And
should
then
still
you would
make that
do
game. That
mixes
sounds
of, like,
cool.
animating some things.
They
and
should
soft
still do
frame
that.
Animation for others. Yeah, I really liked the concept, but definitely the 30s style spoke to us more. And we were like, if we're gonna put in all the work, we may as well go with something we're more interested in at this point, or have been for a long time, than a more experimental.
The studio that made
elementary school
Expedition 33
progression.
has a lot
And
of
then when we came back
extra stuff.
around,
That's
and
I
showed
forgot
our
about that.
friends and peers, they just
But the art director didn't have any art
a shoot it
experience,
into
and
use
the
that style, so dove in.
composer didn't have any.
To understand
Like,
the
they
Golden
made music,
Girls'
but they didn't have
love
any
for the
composing experience with the
1930s,
orchestra.
you have to go
So it's
back
absolutely wild how well they
many
did considering the
years
game came with no
to when
experience whatsoever. Yeah,
animators
dude.
like the Fleischer Brothers and Iwerks were doing anything and everything to make each of their cartoons more wild and creative than the last, to when characters had rubber hoses for limbs and little regard for the laws of physics. These were the cartoons that laid the groundwork for the animation industry, and for Chad and Jared, became the main inspirations behind Cuphead's visual style.
Everything in the game is done classically for the most part. So everything's hand drawn on paper, it's hand inked on paper. All the backgrounds are watercolor paintings, and some places they're actual physical models. And all the music.
The
of course,
castle
is
was real?
live
That's
recorded
cool.
Big band tunes.
It looked
So
like clay to
from the
me,
get-go, we
not a
wanted to
model,
make
but
sure that was our mission, to make sure we could create this game, but try to make a game as if they were making it in the 1930s instead of relying too heavily on digital tricks or shortcuts. So we draw it, it gets inked, we scan it into the computer, and then the one cheat we used is that we color it digitally, because we actually did a test where we inked on a cell and painted on the back with gouache, scanned that in, put it in the game side by side to see, and if we painted it perfectly, you couldn't really tell the difference between digital coloring and the hand painted, so we decided to shave 5 years off the development time. That's kind of basically the art process, and then once it gets handed off to the development team, there's still a major step where the production team has to make a chart similar to a chart they would use in an animation feature, and they have to go through and set up all of the animation and make sure it plays in order. It gets really complex. There's a lot of extra work that goes in even after all of the art's complete. We had to like create our own formulas for how we were going to do, using anticipation from animation and how we were going to use that within video games, but they cross pretty seamlessly at a lot of places. And like the old style of animation had a lot of looping and other tricks they used, which ports beautifully to video games.
But despite the outstanding animation and authentic look of the game's difficulty became the main focus among fans and journalists alike. But while designing Cuphead, Chad and Jared weren't thinking about making concessions based on how hard the game became. In fact, they hardly had that on their minds at all.
Sometimes, like anything, when you're doing something creative, like when he's drawing a character, or when he was doing Cuphead, he did thousands and thousands of versions of it, and some of them are just so bad, you have to just kind of look at it, smile, and talk.
But some of that art, I'm catching out of the corner of my eye. Some of that art became the
There was this one that
NPCs.
would tie into the music, which was a lot more complicated because it would be.
Like, the guy that had Axe Head is an
fighting
NPC in
on
World 1.
stanzas, and the actual song playing is like the bullets and the enemies coming out. But it would have to work so that it's not the same thing every time, otherwise it's just a memorizable pattern. So like when we talked about the logistics of it, it would have to have so many different variants of the song while making sure that the song is actually playable.
And,
Like not,
and syncs up to everything.
yeah, you could have set something up and then just randomly had things come out, but to like keep adjusting it would have taken us a long period of time. It'd be really cool, but it would probably have taken us three full bosses worth of time. We were just like, maybe not.
Typically, if you see a cartoon-themed game, it's maybe aimed at, like, you know, younger children, or yeah, exactly. You're gonna sit around and play this on a Saturday morning, but we didn't set out to do that. It's almost like a side effect that the art style actually has drawn other people who would never play this type of game towards it and really like it. And at the same time, people who think they're gonna come play just an easy kind of, you know, small, neat experience.
But I think that's like the best part.
Yeah, my
is,
super could've got him.
To enjoy certain sects of difficulty is just a natural thing. Like everybody feels the satisfaction from winning, but some people need the challenge a little bit steeper to get it. I do always personally feel too, if it's just that one step harder, when it's finally done, like you find yourself like cheering or actually animating and being like, it's over, never again. Like, so that's part of like the design to me was, that's what I believe some of the old games had. So to bring that to a new generation, to give them that feeling of overcoming something
Yeah,
challenging.
he makes a good point with the
Personally, I
difficulty.
don't think Cuphead's that.
Like, I understand why it's rewarding. I mean, every boss kill that we've gotten
If
has
you said
been
you start
has
with
felt
3
amazing.
men and 3 continues and you have to beat the game, I would have been like, it's a little 8-bit.
Well, even the original Super Mario Brothers is not an easy game. If you haven't played retro games before, it's
Oh my gosh. No, I can't imagine anybody beating Mario 1. Like if you handed that over to them and they'd see the game over screen probably on the first level, if they hadn't played a platformer, and they'd just be like, this is the cheapest, meanest game alive. Whereas I'm really glad that the aesthetic is so strong for us that it actually made people be like, but I want to see what comes next. And what I find is most people are better. I think.
Is there any other game that's been just boss fights?
Than like a difficulty.
I mean, it's
I would
called a
say
boss rush. I just couldn't
that
think of one off my
approach
head, off the top of my
It's
head.
past the point of difficult because it's not reactionary, and it's an entire
And then, like,
memorization to have a chance
Black Myth
to
Wukong
say, like,
included
I
a boss
did it.
rush mode where you
But I think
only
at
play the
same
bosses.
time, difficult games
Souls
are
games
good.
are
No,
That's the thing.
absolutely.
close to
Only
being
make
almost
sure
all
we make a
only
challenging
bosses,
game.
but
We just wanted to make
not
something
quite there yet.
authentic for that era, and then Run and Guns just felt like it was one of those like underrepresented genres. Like there are good games within it, but like outside of Contra and Metal Slug and Gunstar Heroes, how many others can you name? Within that, I was like, I'd like to up that genre and have more credentials for it to be like, there are fantastic games, there are Gunstar Heroes, and somehow get our name, Cuphead, tossed in.
It's definitely not something we set out to make, but it's incredible now. Like, to even be named like, hey, Contra's a cool game, but Cuphead's also up there with Contra's. Just
Yeah, it seems still surreal in my brain.
Yeah,
Like I can't attach myself to what that is. I'm almost to like just a slight one step away where people are like, Cuphead is one of the better run and guns. And you're like, huh,
yes.
I'll tell my grandkids or something. I think that's the time when it'll snap. And then I can be like, come look at this chart. That's a runs and guns. And they'll be so proud of Grandpa.
Chad and Jared might have a grand tale to tell their descendants, but they aren't the only people on the team that share the Moldenhauer name. There's a very strong sense of family within the studio, and that's not hyperbole. A good chunk of Studio MDHR is comprised of the Moldenhauer relatives, as well as close friends.
Well, we have, so myself, I'm the art director. My wife is the producer and inker on the game. And of course, we have Jared as the lead designer. Ryan Moldenhauer is our cousin, and he's like kind of master of everything.
Yeah,
he was
everyman.
for the largest portion of the end of the project. He was running all the production art. Tyler Moldenhauer is our other cousin, which is he was doing all the coloring in the game, and like a few other, wearing a few other hats. It's really cool that like we have family members working on a project and we all get along super well.
It also isn't like randomly pulling from any family member to like build a family team. It was also the people who we played games with. Chad, Ryan, Tyler, the amount of times we spent on a couch in the basement playing things and talking about ideas. It's like a perfect mix because you don't have as much confusion between, let's say, two people who know a lot about something. At least need to like learn to understand how each other communicates or what they kind of their pros and cons are. But since we all know each other and have like shared so much time growing up together, it's just far easier.
And it doesn't really feel like you're working together.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like feels like the old days. We were just talking around, brainstorming ideas.
Chris Madigan, the musician, like he grew up 5 or 6 blocks down. So we played games together our whole life. He went on to be
A jazz master,
a
classically
jazz
trained
musician,
percussion.
classically trained. It was just an easy mix because we knew we want a jazz soundtrack. We need somebody who we know we can trust, who also understands what video games.
I'm getting really
sound
close to
like.
this boss fight, by
So
the way.
we gave him the reins. Yeah,
It was baby steps for him too, because originally the game was going to be 8 bosses.
Yeah.
We said we just need 8 tracks, and he said, "Oh, that's manageable," but it kind of ballooned into over 50 tracks. Some people even haven't noticed. There's multiple mixes with different solos.
Yeah,
on the
I
track.
figured out
So
that
you
I
can
just,
play,
during that second phase,
boss
if
again,
I just save my
you
super for
hear
that,
different solos
then I
and
just
the
clean
song's
up.
slightly different. But when we
But I keep
approached
taking
Chris
stupid
and he
hits
said
right
we
before that,
wanted
because I don't take
these,
any hits in phase 2.
Short video game tunes. The jazz side of him really wanted to finish the song. So as long as the song sounds like it fits in the game, we'll kind of let Chris have his leeway. But it led to a much better soundtrack in the end, even if you don't hear it, the whole song through a play. It's almost like its own experience to listen to the music after.
And if you're gonna go that crazy too, like with the animation and being like everything's gonna be a watercolored background, we'll carve structures out of styrofoam and paint it, and then set up rigs to get like
There's
a
a lot
full
going
set
on
of
in that third
photos
phase,
to
though.
create a 3D object. That it also wasn't that much of a stretch when he's like, well, what if I finished these songs? What if I made them longer than needed, obviously?
Once we got into it, it kind of took over. Like, make sure this is like perfectly done the old way. Let's pile on more work so it's more authentic, and it kind of almost spun out of control.
Clearly, though, things worked out beautifully for them. The only thing that seemed to spin out of control was the popularity of the game, with Cuphead selling more than 1 million digital copies in the first month of release. But now that the brothers have made their dream game, what could possibly be next for the team?
I think the key thing is just we get to keep making games, and that's kind of what we got. That was our dream goal going into this whole thing, and now we get to continue making games, and we just have to take some real time. Like,
Yeah, we need some time to actually like.
yeah,
I don't know
break
if
the
they've
plan, step
announced
back.
anything this
I
studio.
know the
I don't know if they did
appropriate
anything
thing
post
the company
Cuphead. They did the
does
DLC,
is
which is
working on a second
I
game before you
haven't even
launch
seen all
it.
the bosses.
But we were 100% focused. It's not like we had meetings and sat down and discussed what the next game's gonna be and how we're gonna work with it. So we got a lot
to
now
talk
to
about
like
and think
catch
about.
up and do. Where you're like, what did I avoid for
That's
the
a
last
stupid hit.
year? And then you're like, oh yeah, yard work doesn't do itself. It still feels really busy. It's just I finally can do a break of different things. But it's really exciting to have a fan base now and an audience who appreciates like
Oh, it's amazing.
2D. And yeah, that's one thing that was also like a slight goal, was to be like a company again that employs people in 2D art.
Like classical 2D animation. Yeah, I think that's going to be, as long as we can run it, that's one of our main goals. no matter which way you approach it, it's still more expensive to go the classical animation, especially if you do everything onshore. So it's a double-edged sword. Like, is the company going to take a risk when they know that there's digital methods that can speed up the process and save a ton of money?
No, I was so close, I bet.
Yeah, I
Hard to
don't
say.
know enough about the industry. I can't speak to it on that sense to be like, I'm projecting a 5% increase this year on 2D, and I'm hoping to see 25 by 2020. But if that happened, that would be like the most rewarding thing about making the game was if anything was inspired to be like, produce another 2D cartoon, or other studios open up to make games with animation. I would be very happy
Hold on, I
if
gotta-
we could somehow claim that that was us. But I don't know, we'll see.
If nothing else, the game has inspired people from around the world to share their love for the characters and for old cartoons themselves. Handcrafted art tends to have a certain level of intimacy involved with it, and whether it's a painting, a sculpture, or a little cartoon man with a cup for a head, you can feel the humanity behind it, behind the brushstrokes or the fingerprints embedded into the clay, or in Cuphead's case, the scratchy inkwork that outlines the characters. And we see that same intimacy within Studio MDHR themselves, a close-knit group of people simply wanting to make a game that they themselves would love. We may never see another game that looks quite like Cuphead, but that's okay, as long as people see it and use it as inspiration for their own improbable pursuits. Besides, what's another 80 years wait?
Right. Good video. I'm getting really close to beating this boss. Whoops. I'm getting really close to beating this boss. You gotta get that head broken first. And then it doesn't super matter which one you do next. Oh! I'm taking such stupid hits from stuff like that. But I'm not gonna get hit during this round. That phase 2 was too much, because other than the bull snatchery, I can't believe I just took 2 hits right there. Other than the bull snatchery that was happening during phase 2, this boss fight's not bad. And I had my ult. Oh my god. I got it. I mean, I'm gonna beat this guy. Like, it's not gonna be an issue. This part is just tedious. It's annoying. Man, I can't be taking hits like that.
A great tournament stuff. Here
How are you gonna take a hit like that? I'm not going to the next rounds with stupid hits taken. Oh, he magnetized me into it. What a stupid hit to take right at the end. Because I could be going in these next phases with... so much more health. You are joking! It's these... I only got 2 hits for this. Bruh. It's not even that bad, I just can't lock in. That's gonna be a major help. I got 1 health. And this is all phase 3 is, and I've done it. Feels good. It feels good to have that one out of the way. Holy. Feels good to have that one done. A-, dude. Let's go. Just because I took stupid hits. Yeah, dude, it feels good to get that majorly. Why did that open the garage? Oh, it's just so I walked through it. It's a long 2 minutes, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's a tense 2 minutes. We have 2 more. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? It doesn't matter. So for this, I own the DLC, so we'll play that. We're gonna have this probably beat on Monday because we have 2 bosses and then the final boss, and I think that's it. I don't know if the finale of the game is like a level and it's got multiple bosses, but I think we only have 3 bosses left, and then we have the DLC, which I've never beat. I've only played a couple of them, so that's gonna be fun. It's all gonna basically feel new to me. So thank you, Insert Awesome, Sigtastic, Wolfie151412, Captain Gunks, Unicorn 69, Xpiracle, Leo Riv, Pornbot, for watching and chatting with us. Thank anybody who watched and didn't chat with us tonight and just wanted to hang out with some Cuphead. Thank anybody who is watching the VOD and made it this far. Thank you, Leo Riv, for resubbing in this stream. Thank you, Dima, for following right during the slideshow. And Oraqueen following last time. We know Oraqueen's a bot. Dima might not be. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And let's enjoy... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, let's enjoy some royalty-free jazz while I watch the slideshow, but I forgot which slideshow we're watching. Everybody, have a great night, and I will see you right back here Monday, 6 o'clock. Have a good weekend.